Welcome back, all my free thinkers, to another episode of Grow Rich, Grow Happy, that place where we follow the breadcrumbs to wealth. And guys, we are about to go down the rabbit hole, and I'm going to show you some disturbing things about artificial intelligence. But again, guys, you have to remember when you play this game, make sure you checked out my last video that came out today, because it's kind of a lead into this. Well, we're going to talk about AI, and what I want to show you is that although things aren't fair, some things you cannot control. If you can't control them, you got to figure a way to position yourself so that you and your family can benefit. And that's what this is about. It's about artificial intelligence. It's about plays that you have to be paying attention to, guys, so that you can get ahead. We all about foresight here, guys. This is going to be, again, this is going to be a little bit spooky. But my overall goal is to show you where this leads and how you guys need to prepare. So you know what to do. You know the drill, guys. If you like videos like this, smash that like button. Give me a sub. Hit that bell notification so that you don't miss any of these videos, guys. Get your cold storage wallet. Lock your crypto up. Look down below. Got a Tangem. 10% off. 10% does go to support this channel. All that we do here. So I'm going to jump straight into this because we're going to be talking about bittensor as well as other AI, some stocks involved as well, and how to position. Yeah, let's jump over here. So check this out, guys. Look at this. Bloomberg just put this out not too long ago. I want to say a few days ago. And if this is spooky to you guys, when I first saw this, first thing I said is, oh my God, what are we talking about here? Gonna scroll down, show you what it's about. It's about the 24 AI startups to watch in 2026. They put this out on October 28th, guys. But they're telling you the startups that you need to be watching. I would post this down below, guys, but if you're not subscribed to Bloomberg, you wouldn't be able to read it. So check that out, guys. This is not a promotion. I'm not promoting them, but I am subscribed to Bloomberg. And this is a list of the AI stocks and companies that you should be looking at. I'm going to take it a step further, though, guys. Some of this is, if you look at some of these names here, Replete, I can tell you a little bit about this one. Lovable, Cursor, Humane, Minstrel, DeepSeek. I mean, I could do a video on the names alone. Runaway, Suno, Black Forest Labs. It goes on and on, but I'm not going to talk about that. What I'm going to talk about is this here, because here's where the symbolism is, and here's where the rabbit hole begins. Okay, guys, let's look at this. So we're going to say they put this out, and let me first say these 24 AI startups to watch. Most of these companies down here are private companies. Yes, the millionaires and billionaires are in them, but they're telling you where things are going. Some of these are going to be public, I'm sure, but they're telling you what to watch in 2026. I say they're warning you where things are going. And those 24 startups, to me, they are the cogs right here. These cog wheels, these are the companies that they're not telling you what to watch. They're telling you what is coming. They're cogwheels. They are the picks and the shovels to the overall goal of AI, which is to rule the world. Now, here's the thing. Look at this disembodied craziness right here. And you got the all-seeing eye. Guys, this is hidden intelligence. That's basically what they're telling you. Hidden intelligence right in plain sight. And you know, let me tell you how they're showing you. Look at this EKG running behind here. It's a lot of symbolism here. Guys, drop down below if you see some things that I don't cover. But check this out. So you got the EKG here. This is the heartbeat. This is the pulse. Pulse of what, Mr. Foresight? It is the pulse of the world right now. How many of you guys are fooled on a day-to-day basis on videos you watch on X, videos you may watch on Instagram, and you're watching it and then you find out that wasn't real? That was, sometimes you can tell, but as we continue to get closer and closer to 26 and throughout 26, year 2026, you're going to not know the difference. This is why during the political races that they have, if you ever notice, they are now have to fight against things like this, because they could put up a video of Donald Trump talking and everyone thinks that he's saying something, and turns out it's not him. This is where things are going, guys, and they're telling you this is what they want. This is where things are going, and I'm going to take it a step further. So this is the post. This is the internet, or this is AI. Look at this right here. It's all being controlled by this circuit board right here, guys. The circuit board of artificial intelligence, the pulse. Now, look at this right here, this pink city. You think that's a pink city, right? Well, if you look closely, it's really circuit boards. Let me tell you what I see. Not only that, guys, look at the pyramid shape. Look at the pyramid shape. Here's what I see when I look at this. I see that they're basically telling you, they're leading us down to these smart cities that you have now going up like crazy. We broke the news on here and told you of the one that LA is getting. A lot of people connect that dot, and they connect that over to the wildfires that was happening over in LA. Conspiracy theorists think that they was burning it down to build it back up. Well, we know there's a smart city that they want to make AI a smart city over in LA just in time for the Olympic Games that are coming. And I believe that they're doing that right now. Well, this is here. We know Detroit has some type of pyramid shaped smart city. I think it might be already. No, actually, it's coming to Detroit. So they already have that coming up everywhere, guys. All of the cities, the whole agenda is to have these smart cities. And with those smart cities, a lot of people's, the way you view things is going to change. You see now they got humanoid robots now that they're creating for people to buy and spend $20,000 on. It's already being made. AI has taken over. But again, behind AI is always somebody else, which is where I'm going with this particular video. So we're going to continue. So you got the smart cities, but I want you to look at the pyramids here. There's a pyramid shape of all of these, guys. Look at this. The upside down pyramids, the way you look at it. This is the grid. All of this right here is the grid. See this? What I said about the cogwheels and these 24 startups, I believe they're telling you that they are just a part of everything, the bigger overarching goal that's going to run the world. And then you got this all-seeing eye, guys. If I jump down here in this particular article, you'll see right here the content creators. As AI models get better at generating all kinds of media, startups, you will see a huge opportunity to disrupt Hollywood. And look at that eye. What do they always say about Hollywood? And you notice they're not hiding it, guys. They're telling us things without telling us. They say it's going to disrupt Hollywood. Runway AI and company can turn a text prompt into a high resolution video. Guys, a lot of you missed this, but they already showed us once that there is now a star that they created from AI. And it's a lady, I believe, and they're using her now in movies. So a lot of people in Hollywood, a lot of our favorite stars out there are going to be jobless. Everything is going now to artificial intelligence. I'm just showing you guys how to get in and position yourself so that you can take advantage. This is why you have to look at your cryptocurrency. I did a video on this on Monday on bittensor Tau, and I said everyone needs to look at their portfolios and somehow allocate some to some type of AI technology or crypto project that you believe in. I believe bittensor Tau is that particular one that I'm in, at least for me. So we're going to continue. And they talk a little bit more about there. I will drop it down below. If you guys are, those of you that are subscribed to Bloomberg, you can check this out in its detail. I could do a whole video on just this alone, but in the interest of time, I'm not. What I want to do, though, I want to jump over here to this documentary because I'm going to play a snippet of this bittensor Tau documentary that somebody recommended in that last video I did on bittensor, and I want to shout out that person. Thank you for recommending this. This is a documentary for those of you that are not invested or is invested into bittensor Tau. This 1 hour documentary, guys, is going to blow your mind. I'm just going to play a snippet.
how does bittensor work? Wow, that's a big question to start with. I would go back a little bit and think about the organizing force of cryptocurrencies. So today, the demand for AI technologies and AI data sets is set to grow massively in the next 5 years to deal with just the amount of dedicated compute needed.
Look what he said is going to happen within the next 5 years with AI growing. Now, does that sound familiar? I was just telling you in that last particular episode that I did with bittensor Tao that NVIDIA's CEO said that within the next 5 years, AI is going to create more millionaires than the internet did in 2 decades. Is it all syncing up now? Check this out.
Solve this problem. The reality is there's already more data centers and computers and GPU cores allocated against cryptocurrency than we need to satisfy AI demand for the next 5 years. So the market forces that surround cryptocurrency are an incredible way at organizing resources. Now, the problem with that is at the moment, if we take Bitcoin, for example, all of that work to secure the network, timesing very, very complex numbers together, is essentially wasted the moment it's completed, except for the security element. The very simple answer for bittensor is, what if we took that immense amount of compute, which is equivalent to somewhere between 100 to 200 terawatt hours, which is somewhere between 12 to 24 nuclear power stations of energy to supply it, which is about the energy usage of a mid-sized European country. And what if we used all of that work for the creation and provision of intelligence? What if instead of timesing large numbers together, we ran AI models and created inference? We trained models, we stored data. And what if you combine these two elements of the demand for intelligence and the market organizing forces of blockchains together? That's what bittensor is.
Guys, I hope you caught that. That is a powerful computer. It is basically a supercomputer. And they actually mentioned that in that documentary. I'm also going to drop that down below for you guys as well. This is research. Now, last thing I'm going to do for you, I'm going to jump over here because I'm on the CoinMarketCap's AI tokens by market capitalization. And if you look here, bittensor Tao leads them all. But if you look right up under there, guys, internet computer right there, guys. Caffeine AI, trust me, this is where everything is going. Do not listen to people. I'm telling you guys, people will tell you internet computer is trash, but I told you that is a long-term play. 5 years, guys. In 5 years, millionaires are going to be created. These are two that I hold, but I am DCing like mad into bittensor Tao, guys, just with everything that I'm paying attention to, and I see where everything is going, and I see the symbolism in articles like I just showed you guys. They have to tell you without telling you. And I believe bittensor Tao is the AI project that's going to lead them all when it comes to cryptocurrency. And yes, I believe you're going to see price targets and prices within the next 5 to 10 years in bittensor Tao to be up there with like Bitcoin. There's only 21 million of Tao tokens that there will ever be. They're going into their halving cycle, their first halving cycle next month, December, guys. Pay attention. I'm telling you. So I want you guys to see that because I want you guys to see the shift that's coming. And was that article not spooky? Just the fact of what they showed, that collage of global domination of AI technology. Now, you know, whether you took it as something scary or saying that I don't want no part of that, if you're using any type of electronic device or anything in this current time that we're in right now, I guarantee you're using AI, artificial intelligence already. So why not position yourself to make money with it? So I'm not telling you what cryptos to buy. I'm telling you, you need to be examining that sector really thoroughly. I believe that my money is good with bittensor Tao, but you should also be looking at stocks as well right now, the way things are going. and finding good stocks. You could look at this list that I have right here of the startups that are coming, because they are the cogwheels. They are the picks and shovels that are going to lead or chauffeur in this whole AI sector that we're about to see here build within this next 5 years. And smart cities are just the start. Let me know down below, guys. Did you see anything else in that collage of warning from the higher powers of what's coming in AI? And tell me, do you hold bittensor? To the next one. I'm out.
My heart